So Prospa is an online lender to small businesses. We've been operating for a bit over 7 years now, and Prospa started with the vision to change the way small businesses experience finance. I think what's unique for Prospa is we're absolutely laser focused on helping small businesses. We've been able to create an online small business loan that customers can apply for in as little as 10 minutes, get a decision in within an hour, and money the next day. So that's been a huge change in what has generally been received by customers in the financial services space.
Yeah, so it's a lot of work to prepare to IPO a company. And in our first look at that, we decided to defer it. There was an important regulatory discussion that we had going on at the time. We made a decision to defer that first IPO, and in hindsight, it was actually a positive for the business. What it allowed us to do was to firstly get to know the market a lot better, so we had an extra year behind ourselves, and as an organisation we were ready to be listed, so from a governance perspective and an independent board perspective we were ready. But it also gave investors a lot more time to get to know the business. Which is very important when you've got a new company in a new category like online small business lending, such as Prospa. It does take some time for the market to understand what is this market, what is the category, what is the problem you're solving, and how is this company going about doing that. So that extra time with investors gave us a lot more certainty the second time we came to market, and obviously we had a successful IPO this year in June, and things have been trading very well since then for us. So the online small business lending market and the SME lending market in general, in our view, is starting to really come of age. So at Prospa, we've been trading now for 7 years. We've lent out just over $1.2 billion in money to the Australian small business economy. And these are now really material, meaningful numbers. And we're pretty excited to see the broader market now starting to emerge and mature as well. This is so important for the Australian economy because small businesses really are the lifeblood of this economy. There are over 2 million small businesses in Australia, and recently this year we launched in New Zealand as well, where there's another 500,000 small business owners, and they've been underserved. They haven't been supported by traditional sources of finance. And anyone in business or who knows a small business owner can recognise that it takes capital to run your business, and importantly it takes money to grow your business. So it's very exciting for us that we've been able to lend this much money into the economy. It's having a very material impact, and we're pretty excited about the outlook and the growth prospects for Prospa and the broader SME lending market in the future.
Our vision is really to help small businesses run and grow. We've been able to do that in Australia with, as Beau said, over $1.2 billion in lent to those small businesses. We've also been able to expand into the New Zealand market earlier this year. That's been a fantastic growth curve for us. We found that New Zealand businesses have similar challenges to the Australian businesses, and our product's been a huge help there. We've also expanded into a more cohesive product set. So we've recently introduced a business line of credit that helps customers who want a more flexible facility to run their business. And we've also moved into the world of B2B trade. So that's very much been an underserved market. There's over $100 billion done in trade, and very few solutions offered to those clients. So we've come up with Prospa Pay, and that's very much something that's gone into that area, and it's helping them solve their problem of buying goods and services with a strong capital product to do so. So as I mentioned, Prospa Pay is the product that we've looked to enter that. It's significantly different to the consumer world. The way B2B trade is done is quite different. The verticals, the way those transactions happen is significantly different. But what we found is there is still limited options for those small businesses. So traditionally it's predominantly been trade terms that have been offered to those small businesses. That's something that's not working very well for the merchant or for the customer. So we feel that inserting ourselves into the B2B trade with a frictionless solution that's going to allow small businesses to transact and buy more and manage their cash flow in a better way, and helping merchants to get paid faster and increase their basket size is going to be a great opportunity for Prospa. And as I mentioned, it's over $100 billion in trade that's done between small businesses. So we see that as a great area to help tackle as we try to grow the small business economy and help our customers grow. Well, I think like our small business customers, there's always a huge amount of challenges in small business, and we try worry about every single thing that may happen. Look, for us, it's really about focusing on the customer. So we've always tried to deliver great customer experiences. We've got NPSs of 77, and we do feel strongly that if we can maintain that, that's something that will continue to help Prospa to grow into the future. One of the areas we do absolutely have to focus on is data privacy. So we have huge amounts of data. Data is core to our business and our ability to assess our customers and give them the right outcomes. So protecting those customers' data, protecting their privacy is an absolute focus for us, and it's something that we do have a lot of focus on.
We're of the view that good businesses know and learn over time how to trade through really any type of economic conditions. In our case, we've been very fortunate to have been lending now for over 7 years. We have huge amounts of data, $1.2 billion with an average loan size of about $30,000 is a large amount of lending. We've lent into every state and territory and almost every industry across the Australian economy, so we really do have a finger on the pulse of how the market and the economy is performing. And we position ourselves to really ride the right type of economic cycles that this country will see. Over the last couple of years, we've actually seen our early loss indicators trending down, and in fact our loan impairments were 5.3% less than what we forecast in our prospectus just a few months ago. So we're feeling very well positioned to trade through any kind of economic cycle. And for us, we see really good small businesses. They've got lots of opportunities. There's a real sense of energy out there amongst the good small business owners that are looking to grow and take advantage of opportunities. And in fact, when economic downturns do happen, we think that could also be quite a big opportunity for a company like Prospa, because typically the credit traditional providers will tighten, and that allows more customers to look for options such as Prospa to grow their businesses.